Welcome to PlantDo Home and Garden. If you're gardening in the mild and versatile Zone 7, you've hit the jackpot for planting options. You have the freedom to choose from a wide range of plants that can bring color and life to your garden from spring through summer. Today, we're revealing the top 10 must-have plants for Zone 7 gardeners. From vibrant perennials and elegant bulb plants to lush ground covers and ornamental grasses, we'll guide you to the perfect selections to make your garden a year-round wonder. Let's dive in and discover the plants that will make your garden shine. Kicking off our Zone 7 gardening gold list is the ever-charming English lavender, a Mediterranean native that demands nothing more than a generous helping of sunlight and sharply drained soil to show off its best self. Lavender, while technically a sub-shrub and often revered as an herb for its intoxicating fragrance, highly sought after in pottery and other aromatic uses, plays a dual role in the garden as a perennial flower. With its preferred conditions being on the drier side, lavender shuns boggy, wet soils, thriving instead in arid environments reminiscent of its native landscape. Standing proudly at 2 to 3 feet when fully mature, English lavender can transform a garden space into a visually stunning and aromatic haven. By mass planting this delightful herb, gardeners can create an eye-catching display of vibrant purple blooms that not only beautify the garden, but also invite a calming ambience with their soothing scent. Perfect for relaxing summer evenings in Zone 7 gardens. Next on our list for Zone 7 gardens is the black-eyed Susan, a common name that belies its uncommonly striking blooms. This perennial, cherished for its long blooming season, grows to an impressive 2 to 3 feet in height, making it a standout in any sun-drenched native garden. As a nod to its origins in North America, the black-eyed Susan is celebrated by native plant enthusiasts who wish to add a touch of wild beauty to their outdoor spaces. Not only is this plant drought-tolerant, requiring minimal watering effort from the gardener, but it also has a robust spreading habit. This vigor means that while it will generously fill your garden with vibrant yellow blooms and dark centers, it may also venture into areas where it's less desired, necessitating occasional management to keep it in check. Nonetheless, its resilience and captivating beauty make it an essential addition to any Zone 7 garden, bringing a wildflower meadow vibe right to your doorstep. Moving on to number 3, we introduce the Canna Lily. Although not a true lily by botanical standards, its exuberantly vibrant blooms hold all the grandeur we've come to love in lilies. The Tropicana variety of Canna Lily goes a step further, dazzling with variegated leaves that add an extra layer of visual appeal. Canna plants thrive on their rhizomes, and being natives of subtropical and tropical climates, they require a bit of special care in Zone 7. Before the first frost hits, you'll need to dig up the rhizomes and store them indoors through the winter months. When planted en masse, Canna lilies can serve as an eye-catching hedge during the summer or as a magnificent backdrop to shorter plants in your garden. Their ability to grow to impressive heights adds structure and depth, making them a versatile and dramatic addition to any Zone 7 landscape. Our fourth highlight is the crown Imperial, a bold contrast to the tender perennials like Canna, especially in its prime season. This cold-hardy Zone 7 perennial unfurls its striking colors atop a tall stalk in spring, offering a dazzling display. Originating from a bulb planted in autumn, it might not be the longest lived in your garden, but its resilience against pests is noteworthy. The crown Imperial's skunk-like scent acts as a natural repellent, deterring deer and smaller nuisances such as voles. While some of the most visually captivating plants might not win any awards for their scent, the crown Imperial is a testament to the idea that sometimes a plant's less appealing traits can serve a valuable purpose. So, before you rule it out due to its aroma, consider the unique benefits and striking appearance it brings to the spring garden landscape. The fifth plant in our Zone 7 gardening spotlight is butterfly weed, scientifically known as Asclepias tuberosa. This plant isn't just a haven for butterflies, it's a captivating addition to any garden with its vibrant blooms. To make a striking visual impact and to create an inviting habitat for butterflies, consider mass planting these perennials. Butterfly weed is not only stunning to look at, but is also drought tolerant, once it has settled into your garden, reducing the need for frequent watering. Moreover, it can propagate naturally by seeds if the seed pods are left on the plant after it blooms, potentially expanding its presence in your garden with minimal effort. Whether you're a butterfly enthusiast or simply someone who appreciates the beauty and resilience of native plants, butterfly weed is a top choice for adding a splash of color and life to your outdoor space. Number 6 on our list brings us to the classic charm of the hollyhock, a quintessential cottage garden favorite. Its impressive stature and closely packed floral display along tall stalks make it an exemplary choice for creating striking borders along white picket fences or garden paths. Hollyhocks exude a rustic elegance, with blooms that climb the length of their tall, slender stalks, adorned with just enough foliage to complement without overwhelming. This plant may grace your garden as a short-lived perennial or opt for a biennial life cycle, thriving under the sun with adequate water and rich organic matter. As you watch these beauties reach toward the sky, you'll understand why they're a timeless selection for adding vertical interest and a touch of nostalgia to any garden. Concluding our list at number 7 is Maiden Grass, a beacon of elegance among ornamental grasses that wonderfully complements any Zone 7 perennial garden. This grass diverges from the typical floral selection, bringing unique characteristics that many flowering plants don't possess. With a stately and refined silhouette, Maiden Grass commands attention throughout the seasons. In early fall, it showcases copper-colored flower heads that transition into silvery white plumes, creating a stunning visual contrast. As the cooler months approach, the stems of Maiden Grass take on a striking red hue, adding warmth to the autumn landscape. By leaving the old stems standing through winter, you ensure that your garden continues to captivate and charm even in the dormancy of the colder months, making Maiden Grass a pivotal selection for those seeking year-round interest in their outdoor spaces. Expanding our selection to number 8, we introduce Lilyturf, a ground cover that proves invaluable in the smaller garden spaces of Zone 7. Among the pantheon of smaller plants sought after for their ability to fill and beautify confined areas, Lilyturf shines brightly. This tall perennial is celebrated not only for its striking flowers, but also for its lush, verdant foliage, offering a dual appeal that enriches the garden's texture and color palette. However, gardeners should note that Lilyturf can spread aggressively through rhizomes, potentially crossing the fine line into invasiveness. It's advisable to consult with your local county extension to ensure its suitability for your garden. Additionally, being vigilant with slug control will help maintain the health and beauty of Lilyturf, ensuring it continues to be a cherished component of your garden without overstepping its bounds. Moving to number 9, we explore the charm of Candytuft, an exceptional ground cover and perennial that boasts dazzling white flowers. Its radiant blooms are especially captivating under the moonlight, making Candytuft a prime choice for moon gardens where its luminosity can be fully appreciated. A noteworthy advantage for those in Zone 7 is Candytuft's evergreen foliage, which remains robust throughout the winter, adding a touch of enduring greenery to the garden's palette. As a native of the Mediterranean, Candytuft thrives in conditions that mimic its home, preferring well-drained, gravelly soils to flourish. While it may become somewhat unkempt-looking during the summer months, a simple pruning, removing the top third of its growth post-flowering, will help maintain its neat appearance. This easy care step ensures Candytuft remains an attractive and manageable feature in your garden, contributing both to its aesthetics and biodiversity. Finally, at number 10, we introduce the vibrant yellow Alyssum, a captivating ground cover essential for any Zone 7 garden. Particularly striking when planted behind a retaining wall, yellow Alyssum's trailing stems, adorned with bright yellow flowers, will elegantly cascade down, infusing life and color into any stone structure. This perennial is not only perfect for softening the hard edges of walls, but also excels in rock gardens, where its cheerful blooms can truly shine. Yellow Alyssum is a testament to resilience, thriving in conditions that might challenge other plants. Poor soil. Not a problem for this hardy perennial. Its only significant demand is well-drained soil, making it an excellent candidate for areas where other plants might struggle. To maintain its vigor and encourage more lush displays, consider dividing yellow alyssum periodically. This practice not only revitalizes the plant, but also provides an opportunity for propagation. When mixed with other rock garden favorites, yellow alyssum contributes to a rich tapestry of textures and colors, transforming your garden into a stunning mosaic of natural beauty. That wraps up our journey through the top 10 must-have plants for Zone 7 gardens. From towering blooms to vibrant ground covers, these selections promise a garden that's full of life and color from spring to fall. Remember, with the right plants, even the most challenging spots can turn into lush, thriving paradises. Keep exploring, keep planting, and watch as your garden becomes a showcase of enduring beauty. Thank you for joining us at PlantDo Home and Garden, and until next time, happy gardening!